Hello, and welcome to DakkaDakka Minecraft with Spinach again. Welcome back. Now, when last we spoke, I told you I was going to do an extension on the Mountain Crown, my first house on this server, and I have. And here it is. Boom, 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 boom. I may have got a bit carried away. So yeah, essentially I've more than doubled the size of the house, completely remodeled the interior. So let's go in and boom, completely different. I think probably what we'll do is we'll go up to the top first, just to look at. Well, if we start from the top down, that's probably the most sensible, isn't it? Ugh. Having a mouse fail moment. This area has changed very little. You may notice, may not. The stairs used to be there. Now they're there. Stairs used to be one wide. They're now two wide. Much easier to navigate. This is now the guest bedroom rather than the master bedroom. Beds are aligned in that direction rather than that direction. The whole thing feels more spacious. I prefer it. The roof terrace is also larger, but needs work. Yes, the roofs also need work because I think mobs are spawning on them, which is not ideal. In fact, it's the furthest away from ideal you can get. I keep getting mystery mobs spawning around the place, and I've checked light levels and dealt with a couple of the cold spots. They still keep appearing in odd places. It worries me. So if anyone has any thoughts about why they keep appearing in odd places, do let me know. Otherwise I'm going to light up the roof. Anyway, this used to be the first floor. If you remember, we had a bathroom here. Here we had an anvil and a brewing stand. That's about it for this area. It's now doesn't have much more in it. In fact, it has less in it. But it's bigger. It's more spacious. I will probably decorate more. There's certainly more carpeting to go down. Chandelier. Woohoo! There's more carpeting to go down. Certainly. Plus I'll probably put some furniture in just to make it look nice. This is the new alchemy lab. Water source there. 2 brewing stands, crafting table and a forge. That should be all I need, I think, to do brewing. The netherrack is still down in the basement, which is a bit of a hike, but I imagine if I'm making potions I will harvest netherrack. Tiny little terrace here, but I like it. It's nice. I'm a fan of terraces, as you may have guessed. Right, next floor down. One downside is that there's a lot more running involved now. It's easier running, but it's running. This is the old first floor, which you've already seen. That leads to the back garden, which is entirely unchanged. Right, now here we have the master bedroom with stunning views. There's the bed, again with my raised platform design and the pot plants. Redstone lamps. I decided to grit my teeth and actually do something with the glowstone dust that I had, and I've made redstone lamps because I don't have any silk touch implements anywhere. I can't recover glowstone, but I can recover redstone lamps. So although they're more of a pain to use, in that they always need a power source somewhere, which of course you then need to conceal. Yeah, if I decide to remove them, I can move them, and that's a major plus point. A couple of paintings again. Beautiful views from this room, much better than the old bedroom, I think. And that is west facing, so you get awesome sunsets just when you're thinking of going to bed. And next door is the bathroom. Much the same as it was before, except this time I've done the raised toilet bit, so you can see that actually looks semi-functional. As functional as it gets. Yeah. Really shouldn't. The grunge texture pack does nothing to sell toilets in this design, I have to say. Other than that, very simple. Yeah, back garden. Going down again. We reach this area, which is just a sort of mezzanine, to down here, which is the rear entrance. Oh, chandelier. Boom. Again, redstone lamps. There is a redstone block somewhere in the middle of that lot, powering it all. So it's redstone lamps and green stained glass panes. Nothing really much to report here. Roof terrace. Lovely views. I've seen this design used elsewhere, but I like it. It doesn't give out much light. It's not a practical light source, but I think it's pretty and overcomes. Well, using fire is quite dangerous in in any build which has wood, so that sort of stands in place of a fire in this room. Nothing there. It's just another entrance. Right. Now down we go to the basement. Again, it's the original spiral staircase has been completely ripped out and replaced with these much wider, broader curves, which I prefer. Now I've redecorated the enchanting room a bit, and I'm really pleased with the result. Enderman. So that's a trick I got off watching one of Generic B's videos. It's basically a carpet tile on top of an upside down stair block, but I think it looks, that sort of highlighting effect it gives is fantastic, and it goes with Mr. N's eyes. Also the black carpet on the top of the bookshelves kind of looks like he's reaching out to give you a big hug, doesn't it? Still got the bottomless shaft. Yeah, I like it now. I'm very, very happy with the way this has turned out. I think I shall leave it like that. Moving down. Yeah, I was talking about fire, but of course I do have fire down here. But it is completely encased with stone, so it shouldn't. Well, it hasn't so far. Nothing has caught fire that I didn't want to catch fire, which is a good thing. So this is the home of my anvil, which I thought next to the brewing stand just made no sense to me, sort of aesthetically. So moving it here, I'm much happier for it to be here. It makes sense. There's for it to be in sort of a blacksmithy type environment. And back there's 3 furnaces. Because why not? Not that I ever use them, but you know, they're there just to give the fire a practical use if I decide to. Not much has changed here. I've recarpeted a bit, and I've added a whole bunch of empty chests just to fill it out. And I think I've also, yeah, I also blocked up the redundant area over there. That's it. Those are the changes I've made to the house, and I'm quite pleased with them. Next project, I think, let's see, what's the time? It's a bit late, but I can just nip out quickly, I think. Next project is going to be a sheep pen, although hopefully it's going to be a bit more impressive than just a pen. So at the moment, a pen is what they have, and it's doing its job, but sorry, I'm having mouse issues. So if the camera looks oddly jagged, that's why. Right, let me just take you around to the multicoloured sheep pen. Hello chickens. Right, here's the sheeps. They're all in one pen, which isn't ideal. There's only, there's one of each colour, maybe two. And that's not really, I want to be able to control, if I go into to get a particular colour of wool, I end up just going nuts with shears and trying to get absolutely everything, because it's very difficult to target specifically in there. So the intent is to build a series of sheep pens with one pen for each colour. Possibly with some blank pens while I work up. Well, I haven't got every colour sheep there is, so I need to do that. But yeah, I'm kind of hoping. I don't have a concrete plan for how that's going to look yet. It'll probably be along sort of similar lines to this lot. But yeah, I don't know. Watch this space. The other option that I might go for is what's the word? Yes, a mounted lodge. There's a you may have noticed there's a road that leads off. You can just about make it out there. That road leads to a logging camp, which isn't actually a logging. Well, it's very, very basic at the moment. It's basically a hole in the ground with a bed. And I want to make it a bit swisher, and I do have a plan in mind for that. So depending on whether I get inspiration for the sheep pens or not, my next project could be the logging chalet lodge thing, or the sheep pens here on the Crown. I'll leave that to be a surprise for next time. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, please leave a like, and if you have any comments, please don't hold back. That's all. Thank you very much for watching. Bye bye.